Welcome to BG30 TV. Eat, sleep, game, repeat.
Obviously commit a lot as well, so maybe not too early on, but we'll see. Crit does get slept down bottom.
So pick up the damage here with the Metamorphosis. I think they might. Crit's in trouble, and indeed Watson is going to be able to claim that first blood. They hit the level 2s and just are going to have that bit better of a power spike in comparison to that of Falcons when they hit their level 2s down here. They're quick to make the play, and Crit's caught off guard.
It's the Fishman Classic. They got that level 2. A couple extra of these denies just gets that edge to be able to catch Crit off guard. No one, he's got the ult. Reen's actually getting active a little bit first, but there's going to be that match from either the Wrath of Nature or a TP.
He's going to want to hover around as you're saying to the power in spawn, see if he gets lucky with the top spawn of it. We'll see if it's going to be something nice and aggressive, like an amplified damage or a haste rune, ideally. It's just going to be the shield rune.
Does he make it?
Dyer's
Should. Can he kill it in time?
He can.
Nice.
So nobody's going to be getting that one. Easy denied. Bottom lane.
Instant move.
They're going to make another play. Finding these opportunities here each and every time with the Metamorphosis to set up and catch Crit out a second time now in this laning stage.
And they were a bit low just from that Wrath that he had thrown earlier. And now, yep, the Metamorphosis is up to perhaps get some tower pressure here too. Up top, though.
Gonna try and make the play onto Snake King. He's got leaps at the ready. So he'll be fine under the tower. Turns with the arrow. Perfect. Beautiful angle. Gets the connection. And with the Starstorm coming in, they'll get the kill. Falcons strike back on the top lane.
Without a setup there.
At bottom as well. They're getting in under the tower. Fishman, he brings them out incredibly low. Won't quite have the burst to finish him off, though. Malrine has turned up. Fishman, is there any way for him to play his way out? This doesn't look like it, so Malrine will be able to come in with a rotation and pick up a kill for himself.
But for one, Wisdom exchange, all things right in the world. We've been seeing a lot of games where these Wisdoms are so crucial, especially in the first 7 minutes. It can be devastating if one of your supports gets these level 6 super late, so all things right in the world. Doesn't mean that we're going to get some perhaps normal level 6s, not these 14-minute level 6s that we've had a couple times. Bottom again. I mean, Mars showed very low.
He does have 2 points in the insatiable hunger if he's able to fight back, but he is not. He's not able to get anywhere close to anyone to get any hits in.
Instant tip.
Caught out there. I think, as I say, he was only playing that aggressively up the lane because he was relying on the potential of the insatiable hunger. At the same time, Fishman, he catches Crit again.
That being said, though, Skater is also top. Malrine as well is very high net worth. And DM...
a good use there of the Exile by the Dragon, but he won't be able to hold back the rest of them. DM getting surrounded by the 4 of them as Malrine and Crit come in with the rotation.
He's struggling, and they have now spotted the stacks.
Can they take them? They're certainly going to be tempted to try. They've got the Jingu buffer for the next Boundless Strike. Marine's going to try to stick around, but his tree's been cut. Oh, they saw him go up there, and they're ready to punish him for that with the Sprouts in. The Nightmare coming in in time to stop the Boundless Strike. Get it off, a full heal there as he connects onto the stack. And looks like Snake King, he'll be the one to get left behind. So Cloud9, they turn up and they make sure the Falcons, they won't be taking away the stack. And if anything, sure, it healed him up, got him out, but also helped bring the creeps down low. So it's even easier for Cloud9 to clear up.
Solar Flare's online. Fishman also does have the 6, so Fiend's Grip is at the ready. Same thing for Hitomi. See if they can react in time.
Dyer's top tower is under
the big catch would be either Watson or no one right now. No one. Stepping back over towards the mid lane. Falcons holding the high ground. They might see Watson step up here. Watson, he's not going to expect it. The Dragon Tail opening is there. See if they can chain stun him down. They can. Boundless into the arrow. Leaves no chance for any sort of stun to play. And even if he did, he actually didn't have a point in it yet.
Not yet.
Nothing he could do there to get out of that one. A successful smoke, and now maybe more. They can look for the setup in the mid. They get the Dragon Tail. The Sharpshooter comes in. They get no one as well. Falcons, they'll be able to turn with the Boundless and catch out Fishman on top of it as also.
The Falcon specialty. I mean, Skater, as you said, when he can start getting involved early on, the way that the map just starts to close off quickly. 12 minutes in, very quick aggressive moves, catching 2 big cores.
I mean, it doesn't get better than that for them. They get the carry, they get the mid, they get a support on top, they get the mid tower. And now what more could you want there with a Blink Dagger reveal from Skeeter? Perfect stuff. Cloud9.
Dyer are scanning.
Turning up at the tier 2. Here for the defense, but this is so hard. Skeeter's not going to be afraid of diving the tower, and there it is, straight in with the Dragon Tail on towards no one. He's gone. Falcons seeming like they can just take what they want from the map right now.
Fishman.
Cloud9 struggling to slow them down or do anything in response.
I feel like DM actually has to start making his, I don't know, it's like he kind of has to play bottom because he's the only brood answer. There's now a massive spider problem, Owen. None of these supports can really deal with it, neither the other two cores either. This tower's going down potentially. They're gonna have to use the glyph, but there's a lot of spiders.
Radiant's bottom
At the time,
Sorry, they don't even have the glyph, apologies, so this tower's just dead.
it certainly feels like, the time is going to be ticking for Cloud9. Watson coming in with this Terrorblade pick. One of the struggles, right, is getting the game to last long enough for you to be able to come online. It's very difficult for Cloud9 to save one another.
No, absolutely, and maybe it's like looking at the way that it all started off. We saw them have so many different answers. We saw them ban how many heroes to protect this Nature's Prophet too, right? They banned out this Primal Beast, that's a huge problem, Timber, etc. And yeah, still they're able to get this. Fishman, sneaky play.
He's going to be able to grab it.
Very nice.
Now, can he get out? Even if he doesn't, I'm sure he's fine with this. He got the Wisdom Rune. And
he's going for it.
He's going to try and get a kill. It's not going to happen. But Wisdom Rune picked up, so mission success, he'll tell you.
Sure. And just continue occupying this entire bottom side.
And making good progress to just try and get the Greaves online for the team as soon as possible. Here, Amar, just to really add to the problems of Cloud9. It's able to come to damage and no one, he's been found.
Very well. They're just
naked, catches him with the arrow. He's going to try and TP out and actually make it.
All right.
Ooh, okay.
A little bit tanky.
Yeah, just tanky enough there to get out.
The spark of courage, right? I think once you hit that 50% health,
it kicks in.
That +7 armor, I think that was definitely the difference, at least for that Nature's Prophet to survive there.
Oh, that was a lucky one there from no one. The brood problem, definitely an issue.
Even though they, as I said, they saw it coming.
They said they did.
I mean, let's see if it's the later stage plan as potentially for Watson, if he's going to be able to make this Terrorblade work, because that's why players pick it. They want to get to these later stages, but a 6,000 gold lead this early on.
DM is going to try and clear out the mid lane. There's going to be a nightmare to try and break him out of the opening combo, but the Balance Strike comes in. It's DM tanking up to get out. This is the other turn. Getting the combo off. Torrent's going to be off the mark, but the boat will connect it onto Skeeter. They build a bar, and now Skeeter coin the Sprout. They get the two of them.
There we go.
Cloud9 turn things around. I think, Falcons, they went in then expecting DM to die a lot quicker than he actually... He didn't die at all. He gets very low, but they couldn't burst him.
He just got the Vanguard.
Yeah.
So just a bit too much damage, and Fishman with a clutch little sleep. There's difficulty to stop this chain stun, but if Fishman's there, I mean, they still do so. And now it's Gleipnir.
See if he gets something more. Gleipnir into the Sprout, leaps her at the ready. That fight, that turnaround in the mid, they needed that more than ever, Cloud9. They find it, and they're able to slam down a little bit of that lead that Falcons had.
And DM will potentially finish up a Crimson Guard maybe before that next fight, too. So be able to block a good amount of damage, and that's the Brood answer. So, all right. There's a lot of physical damage cores, in particular TB, but I guess he wants to reduce some of either that Wrath of Nature that comes out or the Kunkka spells. That'll be cool. Or just be innately tanky. But
Ballerina is on the hunt now. Does have the ASOS for further control. Balance to set things up. Fishman pay the price for sneaking around the jungle.
Invisibility.
Falcons looking to play aggressive. They've got this timing with that Aegis. They've got a Solar Crest now on crit too.
And the thing is as well, from Cloud9's side of things, Watson's definitely at a point where he won't shy away from a team fight.
No. I'd imagine he does look to show up. They have to keep DM alive. That's going to be the all-important thing. I think Fishman and DM have to be pretty on point
trying to fight.
Save each other.
Looks like they're trying to set something up here. Their eyes onto a Mars. See if they can catch him with the combo. The women, the Gleipnir, the Sprout, and they got the damage to bring him down. Watson having the Metamorphosis out. They do. They kill off the Spider. Now they can maybe look for more. Falcons, they still want to keep this fight going in response, though. Buyback's going to be coming in from Fishman. Cloud9, they're hungry to chase Falcons out. Can they get any sort of further catch? They can. Yeah. The X marks there onto Marino. Get up into the trees in time. Another jump away. He's able to break just far enough away to make sure that there's no further catch. Mallory managing to escape them.
Stepping up aggressively to find somebody, but now has to be careful how he backs away. The vision is up on this high ground that they caught him on before.
Yeah, Skeeter could look for the jump. And he will. He's in. He's going to be able to find a quick freebie here between the two of them. So that's going to be Fishman out for quite some time. Out for a full minute.
That's a long one. Yeah, that ward actually caught him twice. So he literally died just to the right of that before the fight kicked off when they caught Amar, and he does get caught again. But meanwhile, I mean, Watson and no one, they're splitting up. They're getting farm anyway, so it's not the worst case scenario. He's losing this Bane by any means. Has to be a bit cautious. Map continues to be split up.
They don't find any sort of kill with that play, Cloud9, but they do push Falcons away from taking the top tier 2 at this moment with the Aegis. As Falcons split back up across the map.
No one. He's got to be careful.
They get the jump on him, but he has got the BKB. He's going to to try and stand his ground here. And holding them back with the Sprout's not going to work. And Mar's able to stay on top of him, take him out as no one caught out.
He probably thought I think he thought it was just one of them at first, and then he's like, oh yeah, I can maybe potentially turn and fight this, but no, it's two, and a
Fish man. And he's also going to get caught. He's got the bounty rune, but it will cost him his life as Amar, Skeeter, and Mallory claim another. So Falcons starting to once again get these little pickoffs here and there across the map. DM is going to just try and do his best to cut the waves here in the mid. Oh, he's going to have to come back a little bit earlier here. I think he gets a bit spooked as Falcons are sweeping across looking for him. Skeeter, he's going to get the Dragon Tail opening.
He's got a shield rune.
And he's pretty tanky, DM. And looks to be tanky enough that Falcons won't fully commit on him. They'll turn for the easier kills. Go for Katomi, caught outside of the high ground. Falcons, you give them any sort of little bit of a slip up, they start taking a lot from off the back of it. Kind of 3 kills back to back across the map. They're now pushing down the mid lane, taking your tier 2.
These ganking combos, you know, Mira mentioned it. She said it on the panel, just there's so many different ways for them to set up kills if people are split up. And like Cloud9's lineup, it is just about constantly splitting up. When you see a TB Nature's Prophet, this is like days of old from Dota 1, where you used to see all these heroes just constantly split put until they can get to the point where they're super strong. But Falcons, they're getting a lot of pickoffs. We'll see. They are getting, I mean, more and more answers. I think they actually sniped that courier, right? That was almost a full Crimson Guard, so that's actually a pretty big deal. Amar not going to have that one for the next upcoming engagement. No one. Does have the BKB TP out. Doesn't mean he won't have it for a second here as Fishman. It's going through these kind of crazy plays, I feel like.
They've got the Glightness set up. Snake King trying to close the gap to see who can find the follow-up control. Fishman will turn with a Nightmare, but Skeeter's there as well. It's another death for the Bane.
Getting picked apart.
Just anywhere they go, anywhere they sort of reveal themselves alone. Falcons immediately punishing them. Falcons, they want to try and catch Cloud9 whilst they're split up, so they can get the jump on no one. He's going to get caught by the Dragon Tail, pushed by the follow his BKB, still on cooldown. He'll get the Nature's Wrath off, and Watson's going to turn up and try and help out. Now look towards Skeeter, but Skeeter's incredibly tanky. Snake King will get dragged back by the tidal wave. Marin, he's coming with the side with the Wukong's command. He's ready to try and get the fight going. Fishman will stand his ground, the Fierce, but he's in the middle of the Wukong.
Now he's got mana.
As the Wukong's command kills him off, Mallory with the BKB is now going to turn his attention over towards Watson. Watson is very hard to tackle, as in fact Watson, he's ready to try and bring the fight back towards the Monkey King. Off to the side, Katomi holds back Skeeter, but Skeeter gets forced forward, well, forces himself forward, closes the gap. Another X-Marks dragging back, keeping Katomi alive there. DM trying to keep Skeeter held back. I mean, Watson, he's trying to find the chance to get the hits in, but he's kind of getting kited at the moment, and indeed no one back on the front lines. He gets killed off. Watson turns towards Amar. I mean,
they're just dancing.
They're kind of just toying with them, moving around them in a way that Cloud9 just can't get the hits in. Watson, he has to bail out. He's going to try and TP away, but Skeeter's in with the Dragon Tail. Bushwhack to follow things up. Falcons, they're making this fight so difficult for Cloud9 to play, and now Cloud9, they just got to run. Katomi's going to get chased down by Amar. He gets into the trees, leaping away. The Starstorm finds him. Watson's left alone. Falcons, they'll take the team fight. I mean,
they lost nobody.
They were desperately trying to make some sort of move. You saw sort of Watson walking all over the place, but he was getting completely kited.
That is a full duration meta fight that he can pretty much get nobody. And now they can go aggressive again. No BKB on the Nature's Prophet if you'd like to make the aggressive move on Falcons. They've got DK form. It's level 18 as well. And I think a BKB on Skater, so they've got a commanding way to pressure at least versus this Nature's Prophet without BKB now. And this Aegis.
The pressure building up for Watson. He's just got to get, it feels like his next 2 items online really. He needs the Butterfly and probably needs something like the Daedalus.
Yeah, exactly. He needs a big damage item, it feels like. Maybe might even have to forego the Butterfly, even though he's playing versus like these triple physical core.
I mean, the Butterfly feels so good this game.
It's just difficult for him. It really is.
Skeeter. He's ready to just walk up and start hitting the high ground. Still 3 minutes on the Aegis. He's even going to get the jumping onto DM. Marian's in with a follow-up. They force him back into the arrow. I mean, the combo there couldn't be more perfect from Falcons.
I mean, they're on point today. 8 their Wheaties. Everybody's playing super fresh. That 4-staff play is beautiful into the stun. Glip forced. And how do they fight now?
Oh. The DM and the question mark here from Mallory. Mallory's feeling pretty good about this one. He knows as well that DM's had a tough time this game.
It's been one of the tougher ones. He's 0-4. Bottom of the cores on net worth.
Well, let's see. Well, we have had, of course, situations in the past where all chat can go horribly wrong, so maybe this is the beginning of the comeback for Cloud9. We'll see if Marine lives to sort of regret his words this game. Can Cloud9 turn this one? It really was.
And just, it's so many pickoffs that they're able to do with this type of lineup on the map.
Yeah.
Anyone who shows.
He's trying to clear our ways with the X-Mark play. They're gonna have the damage to kill him rather easily as well. He does have buyback available. You need to use it if they want to try and hold on to at least this mid set of racks. It's getting taken very quickly. The smoke will come out from Cloud9.
The last hurrah.
Mid racks are gone. Falcons ready to sweep over towards the top lane as well. Got to do something soon, Cloud9. I mean, what's it is he spending up? He's holding on to the 4K gold right now. Here's the buyback from Diab. Falcons. Caught with the lightning. Noah's coming for the side. He's immediately killed. He tries to start the fight off. They just turn, destroy the Nature's Prophet. The boat comes down for DM, lands onto Snaking, but Cloud9, they've got to get back up to the high ground. They can't take this fight.
They just said GG, Owen.
Okay, well, there we go. I mean, I don't blame them. We saw the chance of turning this one around. It was a little too low for them to fancy their chances in. GG is called. Falcons take game one.
Oh, that was abrupt, but it did feel like it was potentially happening for a long time. Falcons, the way that they play around the map with these constant pickoffs, with this type of like hoodwink DK Mirana, I feel like you can't give them all these heroes.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.